I'm making a fucking video, dude. When have I done that? When's the last time I made a fucking video? It's been forever. It's about CS. Whoa. Holy freak, are we back, Chad? Holy freak. All right, look at it. Cause I've been gone, bro. I don't know if you guys can tell, but motherfucker has been gone. Last time I played in a season on a team was July, August, around there. And then I tried joining a team for a month or two and couldn't find anything. And then my passion died and I got burnt out and I hated the game. As you saw, like if you don't know about that, you can go watch my video with about Burnout with Michelle Payne. Dude, I hated being in my room. I hated this game. I hated playing video games. I was beyond burned out, and this lasted for 8 months, 7-8 months of pure hatred for CS. My sister's boyfriend, he's just in the chat, AFW, good friend of mine. Bro, he'd always talk about fucking Counter-Strike with me, and when he'd talk about that shit, I just get annoyed. I'm like, I don't want to hear about this game. Fuck that game. So it would just like remind me of what I didn't accomplish, you know? And that's what I wanted to talk about, what I think this with this break showed me in terms of like my journey for esports or whatnot, right? Because I have a totally different perspective now. Completely different perspective. And you know, if there's anyone out there who is pursuing esports, you can benefit from this. Even though I'm not actively pursuing esports still, I'm pursuing the game. I love the game again. I want to play the game. I want to have fun because I realize how important that is to not turn this into a chore. That's what I did. That's what I did. I turned it into a chore. Yeah, the break, dude. Learned several things over it. The biggest thing was learning to detach myself from the game. I absolutely grieved Counter-Strike. I grieved the thought of ever going pro, ever being a streamer, ever making a YouTube video again. And it was awful. It was absolutely awful. And it wasn't just like instant. This was over the course. This was over the course of 7 months. This is not just like I quit the game and it was like a month it was bad and then it was like I'm good. It's like no. It was this grieving, the genuine grieving process. I cried, bro. I cried. I remember within the first month of the team falling apart. And no hate to anyone on that team, bro. I love everyone on that team. I'm still cool with everyone on that team. But I remember after that shit fell apart, a couple weeks after that, I remember just not being able to find a team. I stopped really playing. I stopped practicing smokes. I stopped watching demos. And the bare minimum I did was just aim train because that's what I still enjoyed. And then, yeah, about like 3-4 weeks into that, I remember just like walking around my house, just like going on a walk. But I started crying, bro. I was just full on crying. I was just like, I'm not gonna ever be a pro. I don't think this is for me anymore. I can't handle this lifestyle, which is still the case. Shocking, right? And this is not some doom and gloom type of shit of, oh, you can't handle the lifestyle. It's, no, I had the wrong lifestyle, right? If I do actually want to go pro, the lifestyles I had was too much, you know? So I ended up grieving the game fully, bro. It took months. It took months, bro. I just started playing 3 days ago. I'm loving it again. And it was like a week before that I was still just driving, like fucking listening to sad music, just like, damn, I had a dream. I had a dream once. I had a dream of going pro once. And now I'm just like one of those guys that didn't achieve his dreams. I literally, bro, months of that shit. But it was good. It was for the better too. What this has taught me with trying to go pro, there was a theme also in my past relationship too, was I didn't have walkaway power. My relationship to Counter-Strike and my relationship to my last girlfriend, I didn't have walkaway power. I was trying to fill a void with both, and there was a sense of like neediness with both, and they both failed, rightfully so. I guess that's just like the boiled down thing for this is if you are pursuing esports, ask yourself if you can quit. Ask yourself if you truly do have walkaway power. Are you okay with your life if it doesn't happen, if it doesn't work out? And if the answer is no, you are in a really dangerous spot. You're in a really dangerous position. Not only is it a dangerous position, it is a suboptimal position. You perform the best when you're having fun, dude. And that's literally the theme. That's like the lesson. Legit, bro. Like you know how like you ever see like the bell curve meme, right? Or it's like low IQ people, bro, just have fun. And then it's like average IQ. It's like, no, bro, you got to practice. You got to put in a certain amount of hours. And then it's like high IQ. It's like, no, just have fun. And that's like kind of like how my philosophy has changed. And I'm not saying don't practice and don't put in hours. Like you absolutely have to. But it's about finding a fun, sustainable balance, right? If it's not sustainable, bro, you are going to crash and burn out like I did, which was hard as fuck. Okay, that was months, dude. Fucking months, bro. No, that's literally the lesson I learned was like, I went full circle, and now I'm at the point again where it's like I just want to have fun. I'm still putting in hours, right? I'm still like, I just started aim training, right? I just started aim training again. I'm just doing this right now, and I just want to have fun. Like I'm not doing my set routine. I made a whole aim routine that's like an hour and a half long, which I was gonna talk about. Maybe I could just throw this all into one video, just how my aim train philosophies has changed regarding to my aim routine. I had a whole conversation with 4BK, and he pretty much confirmed my theories on aim training. What is beneficial for you, and like the right philosophies of aim training are like the right amount of volume, intensity, right amount of enjoyment. It's not static, okay? Finding an aim routine that works for you is not going to work for you forever, because you are going to change as a person, and you're going to have different needs. You're going to have a different schedule, you know, different life circumstances. You're going to get better. You're probably going to need to change up the routine, maybe change up the type of aim training you're doing. Maybe instead of like focusing on one thing only, you start focusing on randomizing your routines, right? And that's what me and 4BK were talking about, was just like, fucking alarms going on. Tell me to go to bed. Fuck that. Fuck that. We're making a video. Eat. Like that shit should change, right? There's a time and place for high volume. This applies the same to lifting, right? There's a time and place for high volume at lifting, especially if you're new. You need more volume because you can't really produce the amount of intensity to really make it hard enough for you to recover from, so you just need more sets. Same thing goes for learning stuff. When you're learning something new, right? If you don't know how to spray, fucking spray, practice that for an hour and a half. If you're brand new to something, you need more volume. But as you get better at shit, as you progress in your training age, when it comes to any skill, the type of training required to improve that skill changes. And so when you get towards the end of that skill, you need to actually reduce your volume and do like more randomized type shit. So like the aim training I do now, this is the longest session I've had in a while, which is 40 minutes. For the past couple months, I was PRing, bro. I was PRing in Kovacs. PRing in Kovacs like every day or every other day. One running routines. One run. I would go through my benchmarks. I used to grind one benchmark for an hour and a half for one session and do that 3 times in a day. That's 4.5 hours of aim training. And I would be plateaued at a certain score for weeks. And I switched up the routine. I said, fuck that. This is stupid. I'm wasting so much time. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go till I get bored, and I'm done. And so I started one running my routines. I would go through the whole benchmarks and just do it once. I'll do the tracking once, I do the static once, I do the evasive target switching once, you know, whatever it is. I go through the whole list. And I'm fucking PRing on one run. And there was like a difference in mindset. It's just like, this is the only run I have. Let's make it count. If I fuck up, then I fuck up, get back on target, you know? Okay. And I'm not saying if you're brand new to CS, if you're brand new to aim training, if you're brand new to lifting, don't have that Mike Mentzer approach of like, you know, high intensity, low volume for lifting. And then for aim training, don't have that same approach of like I said, low volume, like 10 minutes of aim. You need more. Okay. You need more. But if you're further along your aim training age, right? You have a high aim maturity or CS maturity, you need less time and more just like intensity, right? You just gotta focus on different shit. You also need to let go a lot more too, because that's what I realized, that this has been a theme in my whole life. This anxiety, this just need to hold on to things, to have control of things. And I mean, you guys could see it. I made a fucking 100 and something page strat book. Like when I really got into IGLing, I wanted to control everything. And now it's like I have walk away power, not only with this game, but like with all that shit, like on a team. Like if I were to join a team, it's like if it don't work out, it don't work out. I'm happy. And I guess it's like another thing I was gonna talk about too, is just like, you know, people, how they talk about you need a backup plan. I remember when I first heard that, I was like, man, those guys are pussies. I was like, bro, someone's telling you need a backup plan, they're just a pussy scared to chase their dreams. That's legit what I thought, which I might be right for some people like that, you know, but no, that's definitely really good advice, because if you don't have a backup plan, there's this certain amount of pressure on you that now you have to make it, right? And that's what I had on me with Counter-Strike. It's like, I don't have a backup plan. My backup plan was streaming, right? I want to go pro. That's my main goal, is go pro and compete. My backup plan is a stream. Both of those are risky as fuck. And so I had all my eggs in the Counter-Strike basket. And that is so nerve-wracking. I couldn't take breaks from the game. I couldn't step away because I'm like, I have to make this work. I have to make this work, right? I can't go and watch TV. I have to grind. I have to go edit videos. I have to post videos. I need to get followers. How am I gonna fucking, I'm 22, I'm 23 now. You know, it's like, I'm 20, I'm 21 now, I'm 22 now, I'm 23 now. I gotta get money, bro, which I don't regret. I don't regret going all in, because this is like the caveat. It's like, you do need a backup plan, but it is okay to take a couple years off and really go all in. And you gotta just give yourself a time limit. It's like, all right, after a year or two, I'm gonna step back on the gas pedal and we'll have a more balanced approach. Let's go get a backup plan, because I took 3-year gap year from college to really try and pursue this. That's not a big deal. I just go back to school. So what? I'm 3 years late. I still get a job at what, 28 instead of 25. Big whoop. I'll work as a server or something else in the meantime. That's not a big deal. So if you're young, you have time to take a risk, but don't make it a permanent risk, right? Have a set time. You're like, all right, I'm gonna give myself 2 years. It doesn't mean I have to quit after those 2 years, but I have to step back, you know, get a backup plan. And you're gonna want one eventually, because if you did what I did and, you know, really go all in for a couple years, you're gonna get this constant background anxiety, like, we gotta make this work, and that's not healthy. So I'm back in school now. I'm actually getting a second job as well. I literally start this Monday. I'm gonna be a server. What Michelle told me during our Burnout podcast really stuck with me. She was saying, you can't be half a person giving 100%, right? You have to be 100% of a person giving it like a balanced output, right? Because even 100% of a person giving 100%, I was like, that's not. Are you sure you're 100% of a person? It seems kind of a little contradictory, you know, because you can't give your all to this game. Please don't do that, bro. Please don't fucking. There's so much more to life than Counter-Strike. And I'm not saying this is a doom and gloom or like give up esports. I'm absolutely go for it. Absolutely go for it. But don't, like, bro, there is so much more to life than this game. And that's all I want to like stress is that like, it's okay to have walkaway power. It's okay to be comfortable not making it as a pro. And by letting go, you are giving yourself better odds of going pro. Like literally, bro. Like this is the whole inner game of tennis type shit. Like you always see like when the goats, like the goats of a sport, they'll talk about their story and there's like, yeah, at one point I really thought I was done. And I thought I was done. And I came back a year later and something clicked. I'm not saying I'm going to be the fucking GOAT of CS or whatever, but like I've had a similar experience where like I'm okay. I genuinely am so okay with this not happening, and I'm doing it out of a place of passion again. Or like, I don't know if you can tell by my videos and shit, there's so much lower quality, and I just want to be more me, like in all my shit and how I play and how I edit, how I post content. Like I know there's a big part of me which is like, I gotta be the fucking tip tricks guy. I gotta be the no tilt guy. I don't give a fuck anymore. Okay, if I tilt, I tilt. Who gives a shit? I'm streaming now. I'm not like the nicest guy. Who gives a shit? All right, I'm being me. Okay, I can't keep up this facade of like I'm the goody dude, goody two shoes, tips and tricks. Fuck that. Okay, that was also stressful. And that's what I realized too, is that like if there's people out there who are also pursuing esports and you have a brand, don't get caught up with your identity and your brand, because that's what happened with me. Is like I end up like getting caught up with I'm Sam R. I'm Sam R. Like, and, you know, it doesn't help all my friends fucking joke around with that shit. Like, oh, you're Sam R. Or like, I join a game and someone recognized me in the game. It's like, dude, you're Sam R. Like, and then they do that, which is cool. I love it. Like, I love when I have fans that like interact with me and message me. Like, it's awesome. But I was getting so caught. I'm like, fuck. These people like they think I'm smart. Like, I can't whiff in front of these guys. Like I can't make a bad call in front of these people. Like then they're gonna know I'm not really smart. And I had like this weird imposter syndrome type shit going on where it's like I'm Sam R. and like I'm fooling everyone. Like people don't really realize how fucking dog shit I am at this game, or how dog shit I can be, or how I'm not really that smart. I can make bad calls. I whiff all the fucking time. I'd always be scared to show myself aim training because I'm like they're gonna see my whiffs, which is so fucking stupid. Because dude, like that's how you learn, is through your whiffs. You learn through the error reps. Literally, like fucking scientifically speaking, that's when fucking neuroplasticity occurs, is through your error reps, not through the reps that you hit, not through the shots of like perfect flicks. It's from the attempt at a perfect flick and over flicking, and your brain's like, oh, we got to correct that. That's when you actually learn. And I'm sitting here like hiding my true, or not hiding, but I'm trying to put up like this front of like I'm a lot better than I actually am. And that's like a little like that's a little, what's the word? untruthful, unrealistic for you guys. I don't know if you guys have this facade of me. Maybe everyone thinks I'm dog shit. Yeah, maybe everyone thinks I'm fucking dog shit in this game, which that's cool. That's probably more realistic. But I know there's definitely some like newer players. Look at this guy. He just fucking called me a bot in the TikTok chat. That's cool. He called me. That's cool. Whatever. Right. But there's definitely some newer players. I know like probably think I'm like really good at the game or whatnot. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. But it's just like, don't. All I'm trying to say is if you have a brand and you're trying to make it in esports or anything, like don't get your identity caught up with that brand, because now you're putting these expectations on yourself that just aren't realistic. You're gonna have bad games. You're gonna whiff. You're gonna make bad calls. You're gonna have bad videos. 5 years down the line, when you're really good at videos, when you're really good at the game, when you're almost pro, even when you are pro, you're still gonna whiff. You're still gonna have bad videos. You're still gonna have bad days. You're still gonna make bad calls. It is always going to happen. And like trying to hide that is just, it just doesn't work. That's like another lesson I learned from my break. The main one, let go. Genuinely, please genuinely ask yourself, do you have walkaway power from this game? If you don't, find out why. Is it a financial situation? Is it a career situation? Is it an emotional situation? Are you trying to cope from insecurities? Because that was a big part of what I was doing. It's like, I'm not good enough as a person. I got to prove myself to others by going pro. Find out what it is and look for solutions, right? A big part with me was like, I didn't have walkaway power because I don't got fucking money. So like, I need to make this work. And I didn't have money. I didn't have a backup plan. So it's like, okay, let's go solve those things. Go back to school. Let's get a second job. Another thing too is like when I was talking about Michelle saying you need to be 100% of a person, not 50% of a person pursuing this game. If you have unmet needs happening because of Counter-Strike, yes, you can give yourself a pat on the back, right? You're like, I'm on my fucking Goggins shit or whatnot. Like I'm able to grind. I'm in the grind, bro. I'm putting in that grind. You know, bro, I haven't even fucking eaten today. Like bro, I'm down 30 pounds because I've been fucking grinding. Cool. Okay. Cool. Give yourself the pat on the back, whatever. But like you really need to like meet those needs. And one of those, like I can speak for myself to give an example. One of those needs is socializing. I realized I'm a very social person. I love talking to people, and Counter-Strike doesn't help with that need. Oh, Counter-Strike doesn't help. My current job doesn't help, where I sit at a front desk and I talk to a person once every hour for like 2 minutes. That doesn't help. Aim training doesn't help. Being on a team kind of helps, but I'm not interacting with people. I'm looking at a fucking screen. So if you have these unmet needs, you find a way to meet them. So an example for me is like, okay, I like socializing. I need a backup plan and I need a fucking job. I'm gonna go be a server and I'm gonna go back to school. School gives me a backup plan, gives me a future job, right? It also gives me socialization. Going as a server, that's a talking job. I'm so excited to start working. I get to talk, money, and with that extra money, now I get to socialize even more on the weekends because I have money to go do shit. Because that was another problem I had. It's like, I'm fucking all in on CS. I don't have any money. I don't have anything. I don't have money to go do shit on the weekends. So it's like, oh, might as well play some more CS. And I just end up getting like so engrossed in this game and trapped. Like I couldn't walk away. I'm just gonna keep yapping. If more shit comes to my mind from this break, I'm gonna yap, right? If you're bored, cool, click off the video. I know this is gonna affect a certain amount of people who really need to hear this, who are in the similar position as me. That's all I care about at this point. My channel kind of has to do with my lessons from the break. Is like, before I was like, I gotta get fucking views, bro. I gotta appeal to the masses. Like I'm sitting here trying to make fucking perfect thumbnails, edit the video. It's all bling, 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 you know, keeps your attention. And it's like, I don't even care about that anymore. I want to talk about shit I'm passionate about. I want to be real and I want to help people. If that involves a lot of views, awesome. If it doesn't, I don't care. Awesome. At least I get to do this. I'm having a fucking blast right now doing this. All I gotta say is, bro, like, I'm back. Okay. I'm back in Counter-Strike. I'm loving the game. I'm streaming. I'm not competing. I'm not competing yet. I may not even compete ever again. We'll see where it goes. I'm cool if it works. I'm cool if it doesn't. I'm playing this next season with a bunch of friends. I'm gonna be streaming this season. I'm streaming our pugs. I streamed like fucking 12 hours in the past 3 days. I'm like having a blast. I'm itching to play. I'm trying to think of other stuff that came up from over the break. Just know that, okay, wrapped up. Let me give you the fucking spark notes, right? Bullet speed spark notes. Have walkaway power. Reflect on that if you don't. Don't get engrossed with your identity within this game, or if you have a brand, a YouTube channel, IGL, whatever it is. I'm an opper. I'm the upcoming player. I'm FPL star. Don't get trapped with that. Don't get too identified with that, bro. You're setting yourself up for failure with these high expectations that just bring anxiety. The other thing is be able to let go and to pursue the game out of passion with a healthy amount of effort but you have to make sure it's balanced. Okay, that's the fifth one. Balance, meet your needs, right? If you have any unmet needs, get a backup plan. If you're early on in life, you're fucking 16, 17, 18, you just got out of high school, fuck it, bro. Take 2 years off of college. That's my advice, okay? Your parents might be pissed. Whatever. You can afford it. That's like some real ass advice. But have a limit. Like, don't do that forever. You don't want to be the dude in your mom's basement, like at 30. Like, don't do that. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, is that your routines, volume, intensity, enjoyment, what's required for you to improve is going to change. Do not have a static routine and hold on to it forever. Be open to trying new things and have fun, bro. Please fucking have fun. Please have fun. If you're not having fun with this game and you're still trying to go pro, please reflect on that, because you're just delaying the inevitable and you're burning yourself out. And when you finally do end up fully burning out, you're gonna regret not trying to fix it earlier, because you'll end up like me, taking 7 months off, absolutely hating the game. Hating it. That's another thing I guess I realized over the break too, is that you can't prevent failures from happening, right? Kind of had to do with like my whole perfectionism. And a big part of my channel, I know, I always had this anxiety. Whenever I learned something new, I was like, I had to tell my viewers so I could save them from making that mistake. I can't do that. I can't save you guys. And this is not me, like, obviously you guys know this, but this is more me talking to myself, is that like, I always had this dream that I'd be able to make all these videos and there's gonna be a kid out there who fucking spawns in fucking 2012. And he's like, man, I want to go pro in Fort Day or whatever the new esport is in like fucking 2030. And he's like, oh, I found, holy shit, who's this samurai guy? And he goes and watches all my videos and he's just pro at the end of it. I legit thought that could happen. So if I made enough videos, I could save people the time and the effort, the failure. It's not possible. And what I learned is that the failure is what teaches you. There is a certain amount of learning you can do from my videos, but go out there and fail, bro. Go out there and fail. Like, saying this applies to anything. Like, you got a girl, like, this is something I realized too myself in my training, even within the game and out of the game, where it's like, I'm gonna go like monk mode in Counter-Strike, and I'm just like, but my aim training is like, I'm gonna sit here and grind and aim training until I just can't miss a shot. And then I'm gonna try and go pro then. And then I'm gonna try and join a team then. And it's like, dude, you're going to learn you're gonna get better from trying to join that team, right? Or like, same with like, let's say talking to girls. It's like, I'm going monk mode, I'm gonna lose a bunch of weight, workout, I'm gonna work on myself, and then I'm gonna start talking to girls. It's like, no, you're gonna learn how to talk to girls by just going out there and getting rejected. Go fucking fail, bro. It's okay. That's where you learn, right? That's where it's at. Go be you. Legit, be you. Fail, learn. Awesome. Have fun. Like, it's the most generic advice that everyone says, but it's legit. It's like low IQ, mid IQ, high IQ. It's the high IQ advice, bro. Please have fun. Please go fail. Like, you're gonna be failing at every area of your life for all your life. But there's also, that doesn't mean you're gonna have to stay there though. You will improve eventually. And just know that you can't go monk mode and then come out as this perfect person who's just invulnerable to failure. The failure is what makes you grow. And I'm like cringing at myself right now, like that I'm just realizing this, which I feel like I've talked about this before too, but like I was almost like doing a performative contradiction where I'd say one thing, but I would do the other. I'd do the opposite in a subconscious way where it's like I didn't really realize I was contradicting myself in my actions. I could say one thing, but my actions speak another, what I truly feel. And so I was doing, a performative contradiction where it's like, oh yeah, it's like, yeah, have a balanced life, guys. It's me, Sam R, the YouTube CS guy. Have a balanced life. Yeah, you guys have a balanced life. And then you guys have a fucking drone camera and you monitor me for a day and you see me fucking grinding for 12 hours. And I believe that too. I'm like, it's good to have a balanced life. I logically believe that. But I'm performatively contradicting myself. There's something emotionally stopping me from doing that, from really accepting that. So I can't. That's why I don't have to tell myself that. Because right now, I'm being absolutely honest. Just how I said I thought I could make videos that would save you guys from failure. Right now, I don't want to end this video because I'm like, there's more things that I learned from this break that I have to tell you guys. So I can help you, and I'm gonna have to just end the video here because I can't do that. That's just gonna feed into the problem. So there's probably other things that I've learned that I can't tell you, and that's okay. I'm kind of talking to myself, but that's okay. The lesson through that is just go fail, bro. Go try, go fail, go be you, go have fun, have a balanced life. Please have a backup plan and have a walkaway power, bro. Please have walkaway power. Fuck, I don't want to end this, dude. I feel like there's more things. I gotta go. Okay, I can't do this. Bye. I'm a different person, man. I'm coming back as a new Sam R, who's here to have fun. I love you guys. Like, genuinely, I really appreciate those who would message me during the break, asking how I was doing. And then all those people that stopped by in the comments and the DMs and whatnot. I really do appreciate you guys, man. Like, it really does mean the world to me. Yeah, stay safe out there. God bless. And yeah, I love you guys. Peace.